guys to another Metal and Fury, and today I have again with me
Keith
from the EastEnders, and we are doing week 3. I almost said 4, but week 3 of our Journeyman's League. Well, that's a mouthful sometimes.
I know.
So I'm just it's early in the morning. I've only had one coffee. I need another one. I know, it's terrible. So we are back, and we have our 30 points now for this battle report, and we're using trial by fire. Is that what this?
That is the scenario.
And so that scenario itself is basically there's a 12-inch or 12 diameter objective in the center of the board, and you score victory points on these
Warjacks and Warbeasts on the second player's second turn.
Warcasters, both Warlocks and Warcasters, and it's the second player's second turn.
Correct.
That you start counting those points.
That's like that with every scenario. It always starts on the second player's second turn.
Why is that?
Because they found that if you could score going first, you have such a big advantage, and like there were some casters that can just stop you from moving.
Okay.
And for actually 3 seasons, there were 2 casters. They're twins. They would actually do that. They could set up a scenario where they just locked you out of the zone. You couldn't move for 2 turns, and they just win.
And then Okay. That makes sense. So this week in the Journeyman's League, we're at 30 points, and we're starting to be able to use themes and units, which is pretty good.
And we both have. We're going to showcase today.
That's right.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm using Bump in the Night, and I really want to go Dark Menagerie, but I need to get a bunch more units. So I need more Dreadrots, and I need at least another Skin and Bones. My thoughts, you know what I mean, to sort of be competitive for that one. Where the Bump in the Night allows me to sort of play more diverse amounts of units and stuff, which is what I'm doing. Will be doing, not so much this one.
I mean, you have 1 unit.
I got 1 unit, and I got 1 solo right now. So for my week, for my theme, Bump in the Night, it gives all my guys warrior models rise.
Oh, so good.
Which is good. Every 20 points of units that I have.
And battle engines.
And battle engines, yes, correct. 20 points of battle engines and units. I get a free solo, which is something that I look forward to.
That's gonna be good.
And then on top of that, my Murder Crows get ambush, which is fantastic. Because ambush allows me to deploy them on my second turn,
3 inches from one
in.
of the sides.
And not your side, but like.
Not my deployment.
Not your deployment side. Yes. So I can be on either side of the board and sort of play them from there, and so that's almost a 14-inch threat range from either side, and
you're going to put a lot of pressure on me and
with prey, and that doesn't include the Gorehound, which I can flank around too, which is nice, right?
Yeah, you can actually really box me in this,
and that's the idea. That's why I did it this way. So
which is good. Like it'll give you an advantage because you kind of know where I'm going to have to be.
Yeah.
So you can kind of fight me on your turns, which is actually really good.
That's right.
So my tier list, I'm using Dark Host. Why I chose it is because basically what I'm using is the 2-player starter, the Cryx side, plus a Seether, and then the unit attachment for the Bane Warriors that come with it.
Yep.
I'm only using a min unit. We'll get to that part.
Absolutely.
So my tier list, for every 20 points of Banes or battle engines, I get free stuff. I will get free solos or unit attachments.
Specifically Banes.
Yes, just Banes.
Or battle
engines, which is cool. Like, eventually I might bring out the Wraith engine. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I am bringing out my Mine of Engine. Like, I think that's a centerpiece for any army.
Yes.
So,
and my Wraith engine. Okay. I get, all my Banes get Prowl, which basically when they have concealment, they get Stealth. Awesome.
And silly thing is, what did we build for today's board? A forest board.
We're rumbling in a scary autumn forest.
That's right.
Also, I get to place 2 4-inch AoE clouds, fog banks, 20 inches up from the board, which lets me proc my own Prowl, and it also can kind of help me block off line of sight.
That's right.
On the table, which gives me a little bit. It's supposed
now,
to
do they last the entire game?
Yes, they don't go away.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is going to be a really uphill battle for my Forson, I think.
You don't have a lot of guns, so
I don't have a lot of guns. I don't at all. But it just means that I won't be able to see you either, right? Because you have Prowl with all your Banes and stuff like that. So
you still see me when I have stealth. You just can't target me.
That's true.
You're fine.
That's right.
You're good.
It affects one.
And remember, I'm going to be punched in. So
yes.
I know where I am.
We'll see what happens.
True.
Well, let's show them the board.
Yeah, let's
show them the armies, and we'll get right into the match from there. Here we are with my 30 points of Grymkin. Again, it's being led by the child because I haven't been able to switch out the caster yet. But in week 4, I will be. So with her, she has her Trump Arcana Wrath. which basically allows me to increase the fury stats of all my war beasts and everybody in my battle group, basically. Then I have Ruin, which activates when an enemy model in the Warlock's control, when my enemy targets one of my a model, sorry, not my model, a model in my control range with a spell. It basically cancels out that spell, and you still pay the cost. Additionally, all upkeep spells in the Warlock's control range expire. Then we have Labyrinth again. So the Warlock can play this card when an enemy model advances and ends its movement in the Warlock's control range. For 1 round, enemy models beginning their activation in the Warlock's control range suffer -2 to their speed, which is pretty neat. Her battle group today, again, haven't increased it. It is the Frightmere, the Gorehound, the Skinnamones, and the Cage Rager. And then for my 15 points, I have a full unit of, well, there's no other option, it's always full. A unit of Murder Crows that I painted up here, and then my Lord Longfellow for some extra firepower. And so these guys do have the ambush rule, and I will be deploying them in ambush, and we'll see what I do with them. But that is my 30 points for today's match. And here we are with Keith's 30 points of Cryx. So why don't you walk us through what you got?
Alright, so from my previous week, I still have Banewitch Agathea,
Yep.
the Slayer, the Seether, the Death Ripper, and the Reaper. So what I added this week is I added a min unit of Bane Warriors, or Bane Thralls. They're called Bane Warriors now, but
Yeah.
some people... And then,
I remember them as Bane Thralls.
Exactly. And then the unit attachment.
Yep.
So what this is going to do is, so they have this rule called Ghostly. The Gorehound has it. You may be familiar with that in our past games. So they can move through terrain with no penalty, and they're also immune to free strikes.
That's right.
Okay. They also have a rule called Dark Shroud. So if you're within their melee range of 1 inch, it drops your armor by 2.
That's good.
They're also weapon masters, so they roll additional dice. He has a mini feat. I forget the name, but what it does is it brings back D3 plus 1 dead grunts in the unit.
Yep.
He also grants them tough, and he grants them the rule Rise, which lets them stand up during the maintenance phase.
Awesome. That sounds good. So that is 30 points of Cryx. I'll show you the board next. Here we are with the board for today. We are a 4x4 board. It is a forest fall autumn board. So we got a hill over here, some crates and some debris, or crates and a wall, not debris. More forest and trees, another hill, and another barricade over there as such. So we are about to roll off to see who gets what side. So I got a 1.
Oh, I got a 5.
All right.
I think I'm going to take first turn.
You're going to take first turn.
So you choose which side you want.
I'm just going to set up on this side here, just due to the fact that my stuff's already set up here. Super easy. We'll come back with deployment next. All right, so here we are. Keith does get 2 of his fog clouds. They're 3-inch diameters. 4 inches. And so those are set up right there like so. And then he's just getting ready for deployment. So I did say we were going to do deployment next, but I forgot that he had those. So now we're doing deployment. I promise. Here we go with the deployment. We have finished. So I have the Frightmare over here, Skinnamones, the Child, Cage Rager, Lord Longfellow, my Gorehounds, and then my Murder Crows are in ambush. Then over on this side, we have Keith's army, and so I have decided to put my prey as a Seether back there, and we did put a token on his base, just so that way it is marked. So Keith has first turn, so we will go into turn 1, Cryx. Okay, beginning of Keith's turn, what are you going to do?
Alright, first things first, I'm going to run my...
You didn't put any focus or anything during your maintenance?
Nope, so Agathea has her full camp.
Yep.
All the jacks got powered up.
Okay.
And then we're just going to run in position, basically.
Awesome.
So my Reaper is going to run up to here.
Okay.
He'll run here.
Why not?
Give him a good chart, good lane. Next, we're gonna activate. No, they're gonna stay there.
They're just gonna fall over and pretend they're dead.
Yeah.
One less Bane for me to deal with.
If only it worked that way.
I wish.
Next, we're gonna activate my Death Ripper. He's gonna run here.
Okay.
We'll do my Slayer.
Slayer.
He's gonna run over to here.
Oh. Yeah.
Next, we're gonna do Seether.
Okay.
He's going to run up to here.
Right behind that tree.
He runs for free, so he keeps his focus.
Excellent.
We'll do my Bane Warriors. They're going to...
Run and get into position, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to set up a good...
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a little bit further than 10 inches there by the looks of it.
That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Not that it matters.
No, but you're right. I got a little excited.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I just want to blast them all to death. Gah!
Thanks for reminding me.
Why? Now you're going to cast something?
I just don't need to
Oh.
keep them up like that.
Absolutely.
And Agathea.
She's going to run.
Maybe. She's going to cast Hellrot on my Reaper, as always. Very predictable.
Hellrot on the Reaper.
Or is she going to put Hellrot on the... You prayed the Seether, right?
I prayed the Seether. That big guy that I didn't like from the last game. The character jack, right?
Costs 2. Let me just double check. Sorry. Yeah. She's going to advance for... Well, she's speed 7. She's going to advance up to here.
Okay.
Basically, I mean, she's here, but...
Yeah, it's all good. Just put it wherever it can stand. She's back an inch from where she is.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll put this guy here.
Okay.
Just put her here. Oh, man. That's the only problem with these hills.
Yes, they're not the best slopes.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, so she'll move to here.
Okay.
And then she's going to cast Hellrot.
On the Seether?
On the Seether.
Awesome. Sounds good.
So it gives him +2 armor and retaliatory strike.
Okay.
I'll never do the retaliatory strike. And that's my turn 1.
Alright, we'll come back with my turn 1 next. Starting off my activation, Frightmare is going to go first. He's just going to move up just about 6 inches and sort of camp right there, like so. Just so I'm not within range of anybody targeting him with any shots like that harpoon gun that thing has. Silly gun.
But it always misses, so
it has missed actually quite a bit.
This will be the one time it won't.
That's true. That's true. And so then he is going to rile after his movement for 2. 2. As I'm throwing Fury across the board.
For everybody.
He's going to rile for 2. Gorehound's going to be my next activation. He's just going to rile for 1 and then rile for 1. And I'm just wanting to be outside of the 10-inch threat range from the Slayer? No, Seether? Seether. And so he's just going to sort of run up like so right there. And that is its go with its 2 Fury on it. Next activation is going to be the Child. I just nudged her. She's going to cast Abuse on the Skin and Bones for 2. And also on the Cage Rager for 2. So here's the damage. The red is going to be the location. Damage will be the green. So Cage Rager gets 3, and then on 5, and Skin and Bones gets 2 on 3. After that, she's also going to use 2 to cast Tantrum on herself, and which is really good. And then she's going to move up her 6 inches, so she's just going to sort of move up in front of this barricade, like so. That way I still have a path for my Skin and Bones. She does have 1 Fury left. She's going to use that to heal 1 damage to the Cage Rager as well, so he only has 2 now off of him. Skin and Bones is going to activate next. He's going to rile for 1 and then run. So he has speed 7 technically right now. Doubled is up to 14. So he's only going about 11 inches over this way, just behind the trees. And there's his Fury. Cage Rager going to just run for 1, and he's just going to come up as well and sort of go there. Get over, and they're both within that center objective. I do believe I'm still outside the threat range from the Seether and Reaver. Sorry, Seether's the guy over there. My bad. The Reaper. So I think I should be still good.
You're in.
I am in.
You might be.
Well, then I'm just gonna keep him back a bit.
Just back up a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. Like so. That's the idea, is to keep him out of range.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, alright, that is my go, except for moving Mr. Longfellow down here. Lastly, Lord Longfellow, he's going to run this turn, and he's just going to come up outside of the threatened range of anything over here. Just so that way I can sort of get him into the game, hopefully, next turn. So that is my turn. We'll come back with turn 2 for Keith next. Here we go, turn 2 for Keith. What are you doing?
I'm keeping Hellrot.
Okay.
All my jacks get powered up. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to run my Bane Warriors, or Thralls. I'm going to run up like such.
Yep. Okay.
This one will run. Oh.
Agatha has fallen.
No.
It's a win.
Does she count as dead?
No. She's undead. Ooh. Friday the 13th. Ooh.
I know. It's perfect weather for our armies to be fighting.
Absolutely. So all these guys just run up like so. And so all the Banes and their run, there's one over there, another one in the center, another one on that side, and we'll come back with the rest of Keith's go. Up next, the Reaper.
He's going to run up to here.
Okay, he's going to run.
Yeah, because nothing's in my threat range, right?
No, you're right.
The question is, does your what's Cage Ranger have line of sight? He does not. Good.
All right.
Okay, next we'll do my...
Hell Chicken?
Yep, my Death Ripper. He's going to run all the way over to here.
Okay.
Which should put him within...
Oh, yes.
10, like that. He'll actually back up a bit.
Okay.
Okay, next we'll do my Slayer. He's going to run up to here.
Okay.
We're going to do the Seether. He's going to run up to here.
Okay.
Just checking something. Should be out of 14.
You're at 14.
Perfect.
You are.
And next I'm going to do Agathea.
Okay.
She is going to walk up into the cloud.
Yep.
And then she's going to Hellfire.
Yeah.
Lord Longfall.
Yeah.
So I believe it costs 3 to cast. I mean, Hellfire. Yep, 3.
Okay.
What's Lord Longfellow's defense?
16.
I'm going to boost this.
Of course.
So I'm Magic 7. You're 16, so I need to boost it 9, which I do not get.
Excellent. Woo! Woo! That's I had a fear there.
Yep. And I think that's my turn.
All right, we'll come back with my turn 2 next. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna reeve back all my fury from everybody's, putting my child up to 7 again, and then during the maintenance phase, I'll be spending 1 to upkeep Tantrum, leaving her with 6. At the end of the maintenance phase, I'm going to be bringing in my Murder Crows. So the end of the control phase, these guys, I am deploying them off to the side here, just because I am out of the back arc of most of them. So that will hopefully add some extra pressure and threat onto that flank there. First activation for my round is going to be my Murder Crows. They're going to run, and they're just going to come up this way. And so that way they can just hopefully threaten and be outside of the threaten range of everybody else and line of sight. So we'll finish the movement, and I'll show you where they are next. And the Murder Crows end their movement right here, flanking in on that side, like so. Frightmare's going to go next. He's going to move, and he's going to move like so, just so I have line of sight on the Reaper. It's like, oh, what is it? Reaper. Yep. So he's going to do a boosted acid blast onto the Reaper. So that is 1 fury from that. So he's rat 5. Your defense is
13.
Oh, I need 8s. I don't know if that's cocked or not, but whatever. It's going to be a miss either way. Because I don't think it's going to be a 6. Oh, it is!
That's fine.
So, so then I'm going to boost the damage.
Yes, you will.
Yes, I am. Alright, so that's 5 damage to the 3.
Ooh.
And then that is also another fury onto the child.
It's 5 to the 3, correct?
5 to the 3. Because it's straight damage, right?
No, 13. You're power 13, I'm
yep.
armor 17.
Oh, okay. So it's 2 damage to the 3.
Oh, okay.
Nothing much.
Oh, man. I was really hoping you would have...
Did something more.
Did more damage.
That is
Scratch
it.
The pain.
That is it from the Frightmare. Next part of my activation, the child's going to abuse twice. Once on the Skin and Bones, so red against his location. So he takes 2 damage to the 5. and then once on the Gorehound. And so that's 1 damage to the 5. Next up, after casting those 2 spells, she's going to spend 1 to heal the Skin and Bones 1 damage from the body aspect. And then she's just going to sort of move up over this way a little bit. And I believe I'm outside of your threat range, so that is that. Next up for my activation is going to be the Gorehound. We've already measured it and set up the counter where he can get in on... The tongue is out of the way, or in the way, on the Hell Chicken. And I'm just going to sort of turn to face everybody, like so. So I'm, charge is free. What's your defense on that?
14.
Oh, I'm going to boost the attack. Okay. So here's the roll to hit. So that is 8 plus my mat of 6, so that is 14, so that is a hit. That's why I boosted. Boosted damage roll. So, here we go.
So, you're POW 14, right?
I am POW 14.
Yep, so straight dice.
Straight dice. Here we go. Come on, lots. So that's 11 to the 2.
Nice.
And so I do pull him closer to me, just in case he tries to do something. Actually, moving on with the Gorehound, I'm going to buy an attack and boost the attack roll. So
come on, 8.
Here we go. There we go. We hit with a critical. Not that I think it has any effect, but I wanted that roll for damage.
Yeah.
And so straight dice. Oh, sorry, 2 dice. Straight dice. Come on, something good. 2 damage to the 1.
Man.
That is garbage. But that is okay. It's something.
Yeah.
Next up is Skin and Bones. He's going to use his Animus and do Lurker on himself, which gives him Pathfinder. He then is going to charge into the Seether. And so he's going to come up here and right like so.
Do you want to be within 2 inches of my Death Ripper or no?
Can I get 2 inches within the Death Ripper?
I believe so, because...
Yeah. Then I do. So we'll just come up like that.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't even think about that. But yes, I want to be within 2 inches of him.
Just in case.
All right, and then I'm not going to boost the attack roll on the boosted damage because I only need 5s to hit. So I'm gonna risk it. Gonna risk it. Here we go. Needing 5s. There it is.
Perfect.
That's a hit.
So you're dice minus 1.
Dice minus 1. Here we go. Because he is POW 18 right now. All right, so 8 damage to the 6.
Sweet.
Here's the second initial attack. Hits, and I'm not gonna boost it. And 2 damage to the 5. By another attack with a Skin and Bones now. Let's see if I can hit. I do hit.
Yep.
And then
straight dice?
Straight dice.
Oh, no, dice minus 1.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, there's 9 damage to the 2.
Perfect.
By a second attack with him. Your movement on...
The Seether is gone.
Okay.
So defense fault. So basically anything but 1s.
Anything but double 1s. There we go.
Hey.
With a 4. That scared me there. And then damage minus 1. Alright, so 3 damage to the 6. And by the last attack with Skins and Bones, hopefully not double 1s, I hit.
Yep.
And
roll 7.
There we go. 8 damage to the 3.
He's dead.
Alright, I do take him out. Next part of my activation is Lord Longfellow. He has 2 shots here. So the first one is going to be into the what is that called?
Death Ripper.
Death Ripper. We do have like a laser sight here that I actually can draw line of sight from the front arc of Lord Longfellow into the Death Ripper. So he's not going to move. He's going to aim. Ooh. And so that gives him up to 9. And your defense is
14.
14.
So 5s.
And I do have the black penny rule, so it ignores the target in melee defense modifier. So 5s. I get it. Yep. Just barely. This is dice of just barely. You are damaged, so I get because I have finisher. I get an extra d6 of damage.
So dice minus 4.
Dice minus 4. Come on. All right, 5 damage to the 2.
That's good.
That is good. I will take it. Not as good as it could have been, but I do have a second gun.
He has 2 boxes left,
so I might as well just shoot him and take him out. Yep. Here we go. Second shot into the Death Ripper from Lord Longfellow. Hits on the 10 and.
Dice off 4.
Come on, something good.
Yep,
so
he's dead.
He's dead. Good. And Death Ripper is gone. Forgot to mention with these guys and their prey, because the
Seether.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is slain. I am gonna put it on the what is that? Slayer. Seether and Slayer. So many similar words or names. Just in case with the Murder Crows. And the Cage Rager, his activation all he did was shuffle over like so, just so he can block off the child and hopefully threaten something maybe sometime next turn.
Because he's only speed 4, right? Or
speed 5? He's speed 4, yeah. He might have had to run, actually. Yeah. You're right. Let me double check that. So he did run. I forgot that he was speed 4. My bad. Because everybody else is like speed 7 and 5. And so, anyhow, he does end there with a run, and he does have the token on him. So we'll come back with Keith's go next. Turn 3, here we are. And you powered up all your guys.
And I allocated 2 to the Reaper.
Yeah, you got to do your
corrosion
on the Reaper as well. And it goes out.
Oh.
I wanted more damage on him. And what are you doing next?
So first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate Agathea.
Okay.
She's going to feat. So what her feat does is gives everything in all my warjacks, I believe. They all get ghostly and stealth.
Buh.
And they can place 3 inches after the end of their activation.
That's pretty good.
Yep. Perfect. She's going to basically shift a little bit.
Okay.
To about here.
Okay.
I keep moving the template.
Okay.
To here, and she's going to put a parasite into your skin and bones.
Okay. When it ends its movement in the enemy control zone, I'm going to use Labyrinth.
You're going to proc Labyrinth?
I'm going to proc Labyrinth off Agathea there.
Yeah.
So.
She's going to just stay like that, actually.
Yeah. So now everybody has -2 to your speed.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
So here we go. I'm going to put a parasite into him.
Okay.
I need a 6.
Yep. And you get it with 7.
Okay, so you're now -3 armor, and Agathea gets +1 armor.
Boo. And she's just going to reposition back there.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else from anybody?
Well, next I think we'll do this. So Labyrinth is going to put Labyrinth on the table. Just so
Just so you remember.
So I'm not
here, there you go. Labyrinth on the table. Done.
So now my Bane's threatened a 7. I'm gonna do a run charge.
Run charge on the Banes.
So this one will probably go like that.
Okay.
And then this one will go in the back arc.
Okay.
And the rest of them. Oh no, he's not going to the. Yeah, one of them's gonna run, which is fine. Oh no, because I can't have you in melee. Because I'm gonna try and.
So here we are. All the Banes have moved up. This guy here, this guy there, both ran. He charged into the back arc of the Skin and Bones. That one there is charged into the Skin and Bones as well, but still is within melee with the Gorehound. Then all the rest of the Banes have just charged or ran into the backside there, like so. All right. So now they get their charge attacks for those 2.
So we'll do the first attack.
Okay.
One's that needs a 7.
It hits.
Oh crap! All right, so you are armor -5.
Yes.
So you're 11.
Yep.
So this is straight dice.
All right. That's a lot of damage. That is 21 damage to the 6.
Dang.
All right, so I do have 4 hit points left, and I still have my spirit and body are good, but my mind is not. So the next guy is going to
we'll
back
do
attack.
Back attack. So he's at 8. So I hit on 5s.
Hit.
So this is straight dice again.
Absolutely. And you take him out.
Yeah.
I'm going to take his fury back and put him on the child. Up next is the Slayer. What are you going to do?
Spend 1 and he's going to charge. He has Ghostly. He's going to charge your Gorehound.
Okay.
So your defense 14, correct?
Defense 14.
So I'm at 7, so I hit you on 7s.
Okay.
So we'll do my first attack, my charge attack.
Yep. Misses.
Okay. My second claw hits. It's POW 16, I believe.
So dice plus 3?
Just give me a sec here. Yep, POW 16. So dice plus 3.
Okay. Alright, so that is 11 damage to the 6. Yeah. And the tosser going up against the Gorehound as well.
Yep.
And that's a hit.
Yep. So this one is 12, so is off 2.
Alright.
You're 14, right?
I'm 13, so it's off 1. Alright, that is 11 damage. I think that's enough to kill it, but we'll see. Alright, so the Gorehound is slain, and I am taking 1 of the fury.
Oh, you have to say it's all or nothing.
Oh. It's all or nothing then. Well, I'm taking nothing then. Yeah. Never mind.
So because of my feet, I will reposition.
Yep.
Well, I will place 3 more inches to there.
Okay. And so the
Reaper.
Reaper moves up his 4 inches because he was movement 6, but is now movement 4 due to Labyrinth.
He's going to shoot his harpoon at you.
Okay.
And boost.
All right.
What's your defense?
Defense is 13.
13. So I'm at wrap 5. So
Oh, 8. And you hit.
Oh, thank God.
Double 6s.
Wow,
You're rolling
this doesn't
hot.
happen.
You're rolling hot.
What's your armor?
Armor is 14.
So dice off 2. All right.
Okay.
I will not boost this.
All right. And so that is 4 damage to the 4. Nightmare's then going to get pulled in.
Okay.
Like so.
And then I make a free attack because I did this. You're at 13, right?
13.
So I'm 7, so 6s.
You hit.
Hit. This, I believe, is power 16.
Oh.
Sometimes I wish I had cards. 16.
16.
So what is it? Dice.
Plus 2.
So power 16, dice plus 2.
Oh my goodness, there's 14. That dice rolling is hot. Find an attack, see if you can kill a Frightmare.
So I buy my attack, and because I have sustained attack on my held driver, I hit you automatically. So dice plus 2.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
He is dead. I am not going to Reave the Fury either. Alright, beginning of my go, I am going to take that Fury back, and I do get my Tantrum movement. I'm just debating if I should do the Cage Rager or the Child. I'm almost thinking the Child, because Cage Rager I'm going to use to charge anyways, I think. And so the Child's just going to reposition 2 inches that way, like so. That's that. Tantrum I'm going to let drop. She's going to have her 7 Fury. And that's purely because she had 5, got 1 from taking it off the Cage Rager, then the Spirit Bond from the Skin and Bones. So we'll come back with the rest of my movement next. Cage Rager's going to go next. He's just going to move up to exactly where that token is. So I'm within an inch of both of these guys. I'm going to turn more so that way I can sort of see this guy still and go from there. His first attack is going to be up against that Thrall there.
Hits on a 4.
Yes, indeed. There's a hit.
And you're what, power 17?
17.
Alright, so I'm just going to make a tough check.
Yep.
He's not tough.
He's not tough,
So,
so
you get a
he's
corpse
dead.
token.
Woo, corpse token! First one in the game.
Yay!
Yay.
First one in the series, I think.
I think so, yeah. Well, no, I think I had one in the matchup against Sean. But the first
That
one...
was his caster?
No, not Sean.
Oh, this
it was
second,
Brian with his minions.
Yeah.
Second attack is going to go up against that Bane
so
Throw.
6.
That's a 7, so it's a hit.
Here we go, tough check.
Tough check. And he's
toughs.
toughs. I'm going to buy an attack here, because that guy did make his tough check, just to make sure. So that's 2 corpse tokens now on the Cage Rager. I did forget to do the be back after the first attack on the Cage Rager, so we just moved him up. He is within 3 inches of that Seether, right? Like the band?
No, Slayer.
Slayer, like the band.
Yeah.
Slayer, like the band.
Yeah.
And so that is his go. He does have 2 corpse tokens on him, and I'll see who I activate next. Next activation is Lord Longfell. He's going to move up like so. So I'm within 5 inches of both Agathia and this one Bane right there. He is going to shoot his first attack at the Bane. Needing 5s. Nothing. Next attack.
At the Bane?
Well, I have to.
Yeah.
At the Bane. There we go. Hits.
Pouch. 12?
10.
So off 5.
Come on, good dice. There we go.
Yep.
Where were those dice earlier?
He does not
And
tough.
he does not tough, so he is removed. Here we go. My next part of my activation is all that I really have left. I'm really camping on this and hoping that it goes off.
I think you got it.
I'm going to charge or give these guys a charge and run order. The first guy that's going to run is this guy here. And he's going to be running through the back arc of this guy all the way to the far side. Because I can run 14 inches. Far side over on the other side. And I might as well just move him over a little bit more. Just so he's still within that ½ inch. And the back of the other guy.
It's going to be a little bit more.
Alright.
That's fine. You're good.
This guy here is going to do his charge onto Agathia, and he's going to end right like so.
A little bit more. Yeah, there you go. That should be half.
That should be.
Yep.
This guy here, he's going to charge into this guy here, like so. Oh, I got to face directly towards as well. Bam. And then I do have this guy here who's going to charge as well. Now the axes might get in the way a little bit, but he's going to charge Agathea.
Yep. And we measured it, he gets in.
Yeah, he gets in. I'm just going to put him on the other side.
Yep.
So he measures, he's in. And then this guy is going to also charge into that guy. And this guy is going to charge in on that guy.
So which one's the leader?
The one that's crouching, right?
What's his command?
I believe it's 9. Let me double check. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start off the strikes now on this guy here. So I get a +2. They are 8 in total with that +2. So that's a hit with a double 6.
Oh yeah. What's your power? 9?
How 9?
So I'm 15, so off 6.
Okay, so here we go. That's enough for a tough attack, and he fails it.
It's not tough.
He is dead. Up next, this guy here is going into the captain. And so he does get gang. So he gets +2 attack and damage roll, so he is 8. So I need to roll 6. There's an 8.
That's less than 6.
Yeah. Oh, it's 4. Okay, my bad. And
your power
11 now.
So off 4.
Yeah. All right, there's another
How much
4
damage. Is that?
damage.
4? Okay,
4
so
damage.
sitting on 1.
Okay. And then the captain, or the leader.
Yep.
Yeah, leader. So he gets +4 to this, because backstrike and the other one.
Yep, you basically hit. Yep.
Okay, hits.
Okay.
And then damage, he gets
4.
dead.
So tough check.
Tough.
He does not tough!
He does not tough.
Oh, I lose my mini feet.
Alright, up next is the guy in the back arc here on Agathea. I do get +4 to this roll. That is a hit.
Yep.
So
armor 15.
Okay. So
You're 11.
11 boosted.
Off 4.
There we go. And do you have any focus
I
on
have
you?
1 focus left.
That's not good. So that's 5 damage if...
I'll take it.
Okay.
Shit's 5.
Okay. And then the next, he
Only
needs
+2.
Yeah. Needs something good. Well, a 4 plus something. That's 14.
1 off.
No.
No.
Last activation for me this round, that should be out of there, is a child. Child's just going to move up here, just to sort of give herself some protection behind the Cage Rager, because I don't think you can charge. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think I can.
I don't think you can. She is going to use 2 and cast Tantrum on herself. And that's just purely so she can hopefully give herself an extra move somewhere advanced. I am thinking that I will... I might as well cast Discord, I'm almost thinking, on the Rage Cager as well.
If you want to. Are you going to...
Then she's also going to spend 2 Fury to cast Discord on the Cage Rager as well, like so. Moving right along, going into Keys maintenance, or control then maintenance phase, where you do all your upkeeps and everything else. So I didn't do anything else with the child, I just casted Tantrum and Discord, and we're just moving along, so.
Okay, I'm going to allocate 2 to him.
Okay.
And 1 to the Reaper.
Awesome. And that is that?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, up next, he's gonna, for his first activation, this round, he's gonna run and charge the Banes. So he can't receive a run order, so he can't.
He can't, you're right. So, that changes actually good call.
So instead, that guy's just gonna walk into engage the Cage Rager.
Yep, this one's going to walk here.
Okay.
And this one will just walk up like that.
Awesome. Okay, this guy over here is going to swing at the Cage Rager.
Defense 10.
Oh, yeah.
So,
whopping 10.
Hit you on 4s.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, so I'm POW 11. You're -2 armor because of Dark Shroud.
Okay, so you dice -6.
Dice -6.
Oh, my goodness.
8 damage to the
6.
6.
8 damage to the 6. That is crazy. Your dice rolling is hot. This Bane Warrior into the Murder Crow over there.
So your defense 13, I'm effectively 8.
Yep.
So 5s?
8?
Yeah, back arc.
Well, you're not completely within the back arc, so you don't get that bonus, right? So I'd get a... Oh, you're ghostly, never mind. Ugh. Yeah. Yes. 3, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, that sucks.
I completely forgot about ghostly on those guys. My bad.
So the one that's in the back arc again, he needs a 5. He
hits.
You're
should kill him.
basically dead.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, because you're -2.
Slayer's going to activate next.
He's going to walk 3 inches like this.
Okay.
So engaging both of them.
Okay.
And he's going to buy an attack against your Cage Rager.
Okay.
So hit you on 3s with my claw.
Hits.
Yep. POW 16. Your armor -2, so dice -1.
Dice -1.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. 10 to the 5. Second attack. Misses.
Okay. Tusks.
Hits.
Say it on it. Yeah. All right. So this one is POW 12.
Okay.
So off 5. No. Yeah, off 5.
Off 5.
Yeah.
5 damage to the 6. All right, and next he's gonna buy a claw attack against the Cage Rager. Hits.
Yep. So what is this? Dice -1.
Yep. So that's cocked. 6 damage to the 3. Buying another attack from the Slayer onto the Cage Rager. Hits.
Yep. So -1.
And he's dead. I am gonna steal that Fury back.
Yeah.
And the last attack's going on to Longfellow there. You don't get any back bonus.
No.
So
what's his defense?
16.
16. Ooh, so I need a 9.
I'm hoping he survives, because if not, he's dead. He survives with an 8.
Oh,
Excellent. Thank you. Reaper's up next. He's gonna run.
Run to here.
Okay. Like so.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. So Agathia goes. She just shifts so everybody's within her front arc.
Okay, I'm gonna make my first initial targeting this one.
Okay.
So you're 13, I'm 7, so I hit on
need
6s.
And you hit.
Okay. I'm POW 12, you're -2 armor. So, dead.
Yeah, dead. Yeah,
So this guy...
I don't even think you need to roll, because
Yeah.
I'm armor 12, so...
Okay, buy attack
Yep.
against this guy.
Okay.
Hit.
Hits. What's your...
Yeah, because I hit on 6s.
Yeah.
So I
He's
don't have
dead.
to roll,
He's
so
dead.
he's dead. Okay, buy an attack, turning
So
that one.
You had 4 Fury or Focus on her, yeah, so you got 2 left.
2 left.
Okay.
So 6.
Hits.
Oh, damn.
Dead.
So he's dead.
Yep.
Well, I'll remove this one because
Doesn't matter.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't have to remove him.
Yeah. Buy an attack.
Do I buy the attack? And then try to teleport back there. Actually, yeah, I'll buy the attack.
Okay, buy the attack.
Yeah, I'll buy the attack.
Okay. That's cost.
Probably a miss. Yeah.
It's a miss.
That's so I'm sitting on 1.
Yep.
Do I want to vanish? You'll just cancel it, and I'll spend the fury for the focus. I'll buy my last attack against him.
Okay.
So 6. Nope.
Miss.
That sucks.
All right. We'll come back to my go next. Trial's gonna activate first. For my go, I'm hoping that I can orchestrate a caster kill to show off. So I'm gonna just reposition my 2 over here with Tantrum, and I'm gonna let it drop. And I also gain back 3 Fury from my 2 medium base and my Skin and Bones. So she is at max 7 Fury right now. So for her activation, she's just going to charge into the back of the Slayer, like so. She has 2 initial attacks. She's mat 8 normally, but she's in the back arc, so it goes up to 10. And your defense is 13, so
3.
anything but double ones. There's a hit. Okay. So boosted first damage because it's the charge.
-1.
All right, so that is 9 to the 2.
Okay.
Okay. Her next initial attack, because she has 2 fists, hits.
Hey, what a surprise.
I'm not boosting the damage.
What? Get out.
No. So 1 damage to the 5.
It's okay. You're still good.
Yeah. Buying my first attack with the focus. Bam.
Boom.
And I'm going to roll the hit. Hey, wait, I hit with a crit as well, which is good, because I get critical pitch. I don't know if I want to do that, because I don't want to throw you. But theoretically, I could bulldoze you all the way over. But I'm not going to do that either. So damage roll.
So off 1.
Alright, so 4 damage to the 6.
Hey, that's still good.
Gonna buy another attack, so she still has 5 left. Let's see if I hit. Wait, I hit with a 3. And damage, -1, so that's 5 to the 2. Buying another attack. Come on, and hits! It hits with a 5.
9 boxes left.
Alright.
So off 1.
So there's 7 to the 6.
Nice.
And then buying the last attack. Hopefully that will do it.
2 hit points left.
Yep. Hits.
Oh.
And...
-1 as long as you don't.
There we go. So that is a wrecked Slayer right there.
No, my...
Murder Crows here, they're preyed now that it's been killed, is now going on Agathia. But before I activate them, I'm going to activate Lord Longfellow. And I'm going to try to sniper with him. Because he's within 5, has line of sight.
And he's aiming.
So his rat goes up to 9.
So you hit on 6s.
And I hit on 6s. And I get an extra die because you're a character.
Oh dear.
So, here we go. There's a critical hit. Doesn't matter with anything. And I get 4 dice of damage.
Yep, so I have 15, so I have 5.
Dice minus 5. Here we go. Alright, so that is 7 damage
so that takes
to
her
Agathia.
5 and 7 is 12. So
yep.
she has
5 left?
Or, no, less. She has 15 or 16.
Alright. And then...
second attack.
Second attack with his guns. That's a 10, plus his 9, that's a hit, and 4 dice of damage.
Yep, so 5.
That is
I think I'm dead.
8 damage to Agathia, and that is a caster kill by
game.
Lord Longfellow. Woo! We'll come back with the after action report next. Here we are with the after action report, guys. You just saw the match between Keith and I and his Cryx and my Grymkin in our week 3 coverage of our Journeyman's League.
On Friday the 13th.
On Friday the 13th, with a dark, moody outside, you know, with the rain and fog. And I'm like, fall, you know, with all the leaves.
And we had fog on the table.
It was good. It was good. It was fitting to the theme.
Yeah,
of the
it was
match,
good.
You know what I mean? Fall colored trees, fall outside. Friday the 13th.
Fall leaves on your
gloomy.
faces.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
It was a good day. It was a good day.
What makes it better though? I got a caster kill.
Oh my God.
goodness.
Like what?
That's let's just run down the game quickly here. So started off and I was like, I started off and I was pretty confident because I had the Skinnamones and the Gorehound up there and it killed off, you know, your Seether and your Hell Chicken, the Death Ripper. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing pretty good. And then your two Banes decided to kill off the Skinnamones.
Now, I did drop your armor by 5.
Yes, you did.
So I made your armor 11.
That's right. That's right. And it's just like, oh no. Oh. And then the Gorehound died. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. And then the Frightmare died. And I was like, oh no, I got the Cage Ranger left. That was it.
Yeah. But you still had your Murder Crows, which
I had the Murder Crows in the backfield. That was important.
Like those ambushing Murder Crows were just, you put so much pressure on me and like.
And Lord Longfellow too.
Oh, that guy was so good.
That was good. And so you had, like, at first I was confident, and then you had me there where I sort of like, oh my goodness, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull out the win. I'm like, I have one War Beast left in my battle group, and like, you know, the Murder Crows are up there, but everything else is gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
I know.
And then you killed the Cage Ranger. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then I had a light bulb situation.
Yeah, and it was really good.
And I was like, hold on, I got the child right behind the Slayer, sorry, and back arc.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
and so I just dumped everything into it because I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
But it was because you discorded.
That's right.
And I couldn't run a Bane, but it would have done the same thing.
Yeah. I think it would have been the exact same thing either way.
But it would my Seether would maybe be in a different position.
Maybe.
Yes. But we don't know.
We don't know. Didn't play it that way. But once I got that Seether destroyed by the child and the backer, Slayer destroyed. I did kill them both. So
fair enough.
He had Lord Longfellow engaged in combat, so that freed up him to activate, which then he just stood still and aimed at Agathia, who was in combat, but I still had Black Penny, and so it didn't matter anyways, and he did the job. Yeah. I was just like,
and then you still had 2 Murder Crows that could get on her.
And that's right. And I switched the prey.
So you went from the turn before, it seemed that I was in the driver's seat.
That's right.
And then through kind of poor rolling and poor positioning, you really got... And, like, I didn't see what you had either until you're like, I'm going to get the Slayer. And then I was like, you do this to me every time, you know that. Hey, I have this thing. And I'm like, what, you do? Oh, no, you do.
I do. It's like a light bulb. Like I said, it's a light bulb moment. It's like, because I'm not used to the game in the back arcs and all the sort of tricks of the system, I'm like, what do I do? And then so I... just had that light bulb go off.
You know
what?
Like, it was such a high assess. Like, you had me. Like,
I had redundancy there. Like you said, the Murder Crows.
And even, like, and my problem was, like, Agathia didn't kill the last one.
Yeah.
And I was hoping to teleport out of melee behind the cloud to mitigate stuff, but I couldn't because you still had Ruin.
Yeah.
So you actually really had me.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
Ruin was good.
like Ruin's so good against me.
If you didn't miss some of those key attack rolls on the Murder Crows, because I think you missed 2 of them, it would have saved you the Fury, or the Focus, sorry, because you're a Warcaster. Would have saved you the Focus, and it would have allowed you to do that, I think, personally.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about War Machine and Hordes. But at that point in time, if you didn't need that Focus to do those extra attacks, you would have been able to do what you're thinking.
Exactly.
And it would have changed the game again.
Yes.
But unfortunately, dice are dice.
But I think even with a Focus, you still would have got me. Because you had Longfellow, who ignores the melee, and then you had the 2 Murder Crows still.
Yeah.
Oh, you only would have had 1 if I killed 1.
That's right. And so at that point in time, he probably wouldn't have been able to charge into you anyways. So, but Lord Longfellow, on the other hand, he would have been able to do something.
And he killed me pretty good. Like you did a lot of damage to me. Even with like -5, you still.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I will say your dice though this game.
My god!
I was like, oh.
It is the opposite of what's been happening.
Yeah, the spikes like huge, like 6s upon 6s. Like there's a turn you rolled 3 6s.
Yeah.
Like it was 6 for the column and 6 for the 2 6s for damage. I'm just like, well. That's that.
So tune in next week when I roll nothing.
Because all your luck's gone now. Well, that was a fun match. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So next week.
Yes.
We can change our casters.
That's right.
Are you going to change your caster?
I'm pretty sure because I like the child.
She's really good.
Really good. I do like her, but I've been playing her for the last 3 weeks, and really, I should say more than 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Theoretically, and I got quite a few battles in with her, so I want to sort of showcase another caster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not because I want to win or anything like that. I just want to. I want to showcase what another caster does.
Who's amazing.
And it's the only other caster I have at this point in time. So, so I do want to showcase another caster and switch that up like
Which
that.
is what?
So the Heretic.
Ooh, he's really good. I hate this guy.
Yes. Your first 2 games against me.
Oh my god. Oh, Heretic's so good.
Yes.
And then I'm going to switch to Gorshade 3, the Lord of Ruin.
Yep.
And he's really good at recursion.
Yeah.
So next week, hopefully my games will be more recursion.
That's good.
If you didn't like my Banes now, I'm just going to keep bringing them back. That's going to be the plan.
See, and for me, next week, for the units, I'm going to be adding more units so I can get, hopefully, free casters and stuff like that. Or free solos. I'm going to add in a full unit of Dreadrots. And then the first half of the unit for the Hollowmen. Yeah. And then that will give me my Lord Longfellow for free.
Nice. That's going to be good.
It's going to be pretty good, I think.
Spoiler alert, I'm going to add more Banes.
What?
Yeah, and I don't know which ones yet, but there will be Banes.
There will be Banes.
Probably the Cavalry.
They're going to be the bane of my existence is what they're going to be. So, Keith, thank you very much.
Good game, man.
I appreciate it. It was awesome. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my Patreon link down below. Check out the EastEnders as well. They do great events and that for War Machine and Hordes in the Durham region area. And then please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, ignite your hobby.